Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of In the Kitchen with Sandy. This is In the Kitchen with Sandy live. Today I want to share a recipe with you, a live recipe with you. I am making just some simple sauerkraut with, I'm going to saute my hot dogs, sauerkraut and wieners. Who doesn't love sauerkraut and wieners? And you know, I know I'm jumping past a couple of the holidays here, but this is going to be fantastic to serve up for your New Year's day dinner, because you know you have to have sauerkraut for good luck on New Year's for the whole 2018, so you got to eat lots of it if you want to have a wonderful New Year's. But anyway, I wanted to give this recipe to you, and I just wanted to hang out with you guys because I haven't hung out with you guys in like forever. I have been so busy trying to work my big butt off for Christmas. I love Christmas, love everything about Christmas, and I love giving. Got a pan going here with a little bit of butter in it, but I just want to come on here and say hello and show you what I'm throwing together today. I've got several recipes that I'm going to be throwing at you today. I'm going to do some croutons for your stuffing for Christmas. I'm going to show you how to do homemade croutons. I already got one back on In the Kitchen with Sandy on one of my videos for Italian croutons or breadcrumbs, whatever you want to call them. But they were simply amazing. I'm going to share a recipe with you how to make those to go in your Thanksgiving stuffing. So you're going to love it. You're absolutely going to love it. And let's see, what else am I going to do? I'm also going to do another live, just some salmon, and I have another, I forget what, lettuce and onions. Wilted lettuce and onions. I'm going to do that as well because I'm going to make Olivia some salmon when she gets home today. Anyway, I'm going to show you what I got going on here. In this pan here, I put just a little bit of butter, and it has already melted because I hope you can see it, because I have just been running my gums. And what else we're going to use is some sauerkraut. I've got I've been wanting some sauerkraut for days. That's why I'm making this today. And this is the Vlasic. This is my favorite, and this is like the 32 ounce. I like to use 2 jars of these, and I'm making this in my crock pot today. And I've already put it in there because I know that I would be holding my phone with one hand, and I can't just use one hand, but I've got my sauerkraut in there. I put 2 jars in there, if you can see that, juice and all. Make sure you pour every bit of the juice in there as well. And in here I've cut up a whole package of the Conn's hot dogs. I cut them like really small because that's the way we like them here. And don't get me wrong, I love a good sauerkraut and pork recipe. I have an amazing recipe for that as well. This is what I've had the hankering for. So what you're going to do is I'm going to turn you off this beautiful face, and I'm going to throw you right into the pot here. I'm going to put those right in there. Now I can't see what you're seeing. I'm going to try to do the best I can. So if you ain't got no kind words, move along. So what we're going to do, I've got this on about medium. I like to do it on about medium high, but I'm just going to kind of I'm going to brown these till they get nice and brown, and I'm going to pour them right in my sauerkraut. This is such a simple recipe for sauerkraut. And you know what? I'm super proud because my mother is even a better chef than I am. Better home-taught chef. That's where I learned all my cooking from. But she loves my sauerkraut. She absolutely loves my sauerkraut and wieners. I make the best sauerkraut and wieners. Let's get that over there. Now, obviously we're live here, so if my dogs start barking, or because they're a little off the chain today because Mom is home, Mom is not at work, and I tell you, I have been working so much lately. I mean, so much that I don't have time to do anything. And again, I'm really sorry for not getting a lot of videos out there. I usually try to film 1 or 2 a week to get those recipes out there to you, but I have really been putting the hours in, and I love what I do. So you know, when I go to work, it's like working with my second family. It's like being with my second family. So you know, I really enjoy it. I enjoy what I do. But anyway, back down to this. Go ahead and look down in there. We're just going to, come on, you know, when I cut these hot dogs up, I pour the juice and all in there. You know how there's always a little bit of that, you know, wiener juice, if you will. But I put it right in there with it because it's going to flavor that sauerkraut. And I'm also going to add in there, let me turn that up a little bit. I'm also going to add in there a little bit of bacon grease because you got to have something to flavor that sauerkraut, and bacon grease is one of my favorite things to flavor anything with. You can tell, you know, look at this chin here. But we're just going to put maybe, it's kind of hard to do stuff with one hand. Actually, honestly, probably, oh wait, let's see, do I have a comment here? Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't read that fast enough. Somebody said they were trying to cook, learn to cook for their husband. So I will look back over that, and I promise I will get with you. You know what I'm really wanting to try to do? I'm really super excited about this as I burn my hot dogs over there. But what I'm wanting to do is I want to come up with some type of 800 number, like a 1-800 number, where you guys can call in, you know, at certain times and ask me questions or just a chit chat or whatever, you know, about cooking. I would love to do that, and I'm working on that, and I'm still working on my seasonings, getting my seasonings together. I'm working with a local pastor to get, I'm trying to learn to cook. Oh, why is it? I'm not very good at this, so, not the live filming anyway, but I'll get the hang of it. I'll get the hang of it. Oh, these hot dogs are smelling amazing. Anyway, back over here. What I was doing was I always save my bacon grease because it flavors things so well. I'm sure that you've seen a few of my videos that I use the bacon grease with. And you're going to use probably about, honestly with that, oh, I'm trying to get in there, look. You're going to use probably about a nice tablespoon of that. And it's going to flavor this amazingly. Now, I know that I have family and I have friends on there that have tried my sauerkraut and absolutely love it. That, you know, it's just simply amazing. And here, you're going to get the recipe right here. So now you don't have to wait to come to my house to eat it. My hot dogs are still cooking. You know, my house is a mess. I've already started ordering for Christmas. I love Christmas. And the packages are coming. And I have nowhere to put them, so they're just kind of stacked around my house. Look at that. See how they're getting a nice golden brown color on there? I like to get them almost, my husband likes them almost burnt, to be honest with you. And I don't know what it is about it, but they are absolutely delicious when they're like that. I like to just pop them in my mouth when they're like that. It's like a little miniature, you know, like a little miniature wiener bonbon. Hell, could it get any better than that? Seriously. That's good. All right, I gotta have a drink because I'm just drying my lips here. I'm gonna show you. I got a piece of ice. This is my beverage of choice throughout the day, in case you were wondering. Of course, I'm not sponsored by Pepsi, but I would love to be sponsored by Pepsi. Pepsi Zero rocks. I love Pepsi Zero. That's my favorite beverage. It's the closest thing to the real thing. You know, when us girls can't have the real thing, we always like to turn to the next best thing. Oh, these smell so good, so good. Get another look at them. Look at that. Oh, they look so good, so amazing. I don't know why I haven't put this recipe on there for you. And I've got this, like I said, on about medium high. And I want them to get just a little bit more brown. And what I'm doing is I'm just putting all this, you just throw all this in your crock pot. And you just turn it on, and that's all you do. You remember those old commercials? Set it and forget it. That guy from wherever he was from, he had that accent, the accent that makes men so sexy. He had one of those. He wasn't that sexy, but he had one of those. And I'm also going to put in, some people like to rinse their sauerkraut. Don't rinse that flavor off there. Don't rinse that sourness off there. Jesus, don't do that. But just to take a little bit of the tartness out of it, I'm going to put about maybe a teaspoon of sugar in there. Just a little bit. You don't want to put a lot in there. Not a lot at all. You don't want to get it sweet. You just want to take away from a little bit of the, you know, the bite. Oh, the kids are playing. The dogs are playing. All right. Give us another quick stir here. Look at that, how they're getting nice and golden brown. See, it's got a little bit of the charred markings on it there from the... That's exactly the way my husband likes it. Give it a quick stir. These only take just a few minutes. This is so good. And like I said, we're going to move we're going to move on to I'm making a pan-seared salmon with lots of garlic and lemon juice. Lemony garlic type salmon. We got some salmon, nice salmon on sale at Kroger's today. I was at the grocery store at, I kid you not, 7:30 this morning. I had to beat the crowd. I had stuff to do today. I wasn't playing around. All right, now you're just going to take your hot dogs, look at that, and you're just going to pour them right in there. Everything. All of it. And then just give it a stir. I like to add a little bit of pepper to mine as well. Just a little bit of pepper. Of course, I can't do that with one hand, so. And then just mix it real good. Look at that, all that juice. And that is going to help that sauerkraut turn nice and tender. Because, you know, if you drain your juice out of your sauerkraut, anything has to have some type of juice to cook in it. And it doesn't cook as nice and tender and juicy and flavorful as you know it normally would. So don't discard that juice. You pour all that juice in there. You hear me? I mean what I say. Now I'm going to get my lid. I'm just going to pop my lid right on top of that. Get another good look at that. How amazing that is. That is absolutely amazing. And then you're going to right over a little bit of mashed potatoes to go with that. Oh, Jesus, we're in there. Oh, and the puppies are playing. They love to run from the living room to the kitchen and slide. All right, back in the pot there. Look at that. Delicious. And we're going to put the lid right on top of it. And we're going to snap this. And we are going to cook this on high. Honestly, I don't never time it. I just taste it until it's nice and tender. I always turn my sauerkraut off when it's just fork tender. And when you take a bite of it, you still have a little bit of crunch. I do not like my sauerkraut cooked to mush. Don't cook it to mush. It's going to cook on high probably for about 4.5, 5 hours. If that, I'll let you know the exact time on one of my next videos there. But we will come back and we will taste this live. And it's going to be amazing, I promise you. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm going to move on to the next video because it's about time for my daughter to get home. Again, we're going to make the pan-seared Atlantic salmon. It's going to be amazing. Let me see if I can read some of these. Love your cooking channel. I trust your home-cooked meals. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I hope you're trying the recipes. Some of them are absolutely, well, they're all absolutely amazing. I mean, they're all absolutely amazing. But, you know, I'm just so glad to hear that. Thank you so much. And, you know, I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I just love you guys. I love spending time with you guys. I love filming for you guys. I love cooking. I love eating. I love everything. So, I've got this going. So I'm going to pull my salmon out and get that started. And then I'm going to get my lettuce together for my wilted lettuce and onions. I don't know if you've ever had that. I apologize for my dogs. But the wilted lettuce and onions is amazing. My mom, I grew up on that. I have a recipe on my channel of that. It's called lettuce and onion salad or something. I had to make it something fancy, even though it's just called wilted lettuce and onions. I want you to look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What do you think of that? Yeah. That's what I deal with when I'm home. They're just so happy I'm home. And plus, they got 2 new bones today. So I love my babies. That's Roscoe and Daisy. All right, I got to get busy with my other recipe. And, you know, I love you guys all so very much. And I appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll do a taste test on this later. So I'm trying to read the comments. I can't even see them. I can't see. I can't see. I made your stuffed mushrooms. They were fabulous. Love your dog. So cute. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, that is, oh, that's wonderful. Okay, I love you guys. Love you guys. And I will see you soon. Bye.